Hello everyone, in this demo we're going to show the traditional sales prospecting quoting process in Salesforce. SAASTEPS is one package and it only extends Salesforce functionality as it is natively built in the platform. So here at the account level we can see some of the SAASTEPS fields extending the Salesforce functionality so you can effectively manage renewals and billings natively in Salesforce. So let's get started and create an opportunity. The traditional revenue lifecycle starts with an onboarding opportunity. So we're going to onboard a customer with one-time sales products and renewable-based products. All you need to do is set up the billing term once you're onboarding a customer. So this customer is going to pay us annually. So all this SAASTEPS functionality that you're about to see also works natively with the quotes object. But remember, once you enable the quotes object, there's no way back. So for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to use the opportunity as our quoting solution. First, let's take a look here that our default contract length is 12 months. So we're doing an annual subscription contract here, but if I happen to change this to 36, you can watch that the contract end date for the subscription that will be created from this opportunity will be automatically adjusted. You can also play with the end date directly. SAASTEPS also support RAM plans, so for all the products that you add, you can actually set up a start date and an end date, and we'll take care of the calculation and proration for you accordingly. So let's get started and click on Select Products. The first thing that you're about to see here right off the bat is that the SAASTEPS solution can help you work with multiple price books per opportunity. We call this the price book hierarchy. The most common use case for the price book hierarchy is where you have negotiated list prices with specific customers. And all of that is so you don't have to worry about the renewal or the calculation of the subscription. We will take care of that for you. We had to build the select products differently because the standard Salesforce add products doesn't have all the features that we need to effectively manage renewals and billings. So first of all, I can simply filter by favorite products is a view type where each internal sales user, they can have their own set of favorite products. Last but not least, we have a guided selling view. So now I'm going to add these products to my opportunity, and following a standard opportunity process and following a standard opportunity sales process, now what we need to do is manage our quote. So let's click on Manage Products. By clicking on Manage Products, you're going to get a holistic view with a lot more features that you can leverage to ultimately negotiate and build your quote. So in this first line item, we can see that we have an error here that is pointing up. So this product can have upgrades or downgrades. The scenario here is that if I want to offer to my prospect 30 hours instead of 20, I can just click here on Suggest Upgrade. And with that, I can see the before and after effect. By clicking Quick Save, what the SAASTEPS package is going to do is automatically replace that line item with the one that you've just chosen. Next, Survey for Salesforce is an application, and quantity is the amount of users in that app. So by changing to 15 as an example, we can see that in this pricing table, I can give now additional discounts. So as a sales rep, I don't need to seek for approval from my C-level and can simply click on Suggested Discount. And the response pack here is a standard product that also has upgrades, so we can select upgrades and downgrade the customer when a renewal arrives. So now that we've built our opportunity, the next step is to send for payment. Now to do that, we're simply going to change the status to Performa Invoice. And now I'm going to change the stage to Performa Invoice. And what the SAASTEPS package is going to do is generate an invoice for us so we can send a link to the customer so they can pay online using a credit card. Once an invoice is generated, you can as well as have a flow and an email alert to send a public payment URL link to your customer from a mobile or tablet device or a desktop device. Your prospect is going to click on that link, and then we're going to render a secure invoice in an external billing portal so they can ultimately review that invoice and submit the payment information. Now the SAASTEPS package is going to make a connection with the payment gateway only, and the information that the payment gateway allows us to store are fully PCI compliant. Going back to Salesforce, and by refreshing the screen, we can see that we captured the payment gateway response, and it was a successful response. So the SAASTEPS package automatically changed that invoice from an open status to a paid status, and the opportunity, which was in an open stage, got automatically changed to closed one. And with that, a lot of automation has happened. So let's take a look at that automation that the SAASTEPS package generated for us. So first of all, we're going to go back to the opportunity, and we can see here that a lot of the fields were already completed by the system. To get a holistic view about the account, I can click on Visualize Opportunities, and that is going to show me all the deals that have happened with this customer thus far. And we can see here that an onboarding opportunity has been closed, and the subscription-based products were automatically created a year from now, so the sales user doesn't lose track of the renewal. So let's hop into that subscription and see what the SAASTEPS package has automated for us. We can see here in the subscription we have a start date and an end date. The renewal opportunity is already created 12 months from now. And by scrolling down, I can see the closed invoices and the current subscription products. Since this is an annual subscription, it already has been paid for a year. Let's jump to the renewal opportunity. And from here, we can see that all the products that we have onboarded the customer are already created for the next year. So from here, what we can do is simply add more products or change the subscription and continue with the process. So let's add some additional survey responses, but instead of doing that in the renewal, let's create an add-on opportunity. So we are in July, and let's say the customer needs add-on 500 responses, fourth quarter of this year. So all we have to do is just create a standard opportunity. Let's do that in December, so fourth quarter of 2024, and just assign here the contact. At this point, I don't need to worry about these fields anymore. The SAASTEPS package is going to take care of that for us. So we can see here that any changes that we make, it's going to be automatically added to the active subscription. So let's add that 5 additional responses. I can simply go here to my favorite products, add it, and add to my opportunity. And at this point, I can again simply generate a pro forma invoice or go straight to closed one, and the system will take care of creating that subsequent invoice with the corrected prorated amount for us under the subscription. So we can see here we have a future invoice created for the period start of that application, and we have the period end and the corresponding. We also have an internal option for billing, which is called the internal billing terminal. Sometimes we can get checks within our customers. So for that end, you can record an offline payment, inputting here the transaction date, and let's say, check 123 and the additional comments, and submit a payment. You can also charge a payment. You can also charge a credit card that is saved here, that our customer saved for us in the portal. And you can also initiate an ACH transfer using the SaaSPay payment gateway. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to submit an offline payment. Payment was successful. If I go back to the invoice, it's no longer in an open stage. It has been paid, and my subscription and my account and all the subsequent, and my subscription and my account and all the related information got updated. So let's hop into the renewal and take a look if the SAASTEPS package has also increased the amount of survey responses for next year, because again, our customer now is going to need 1,000 responses. So the quantity here got changed automatically to 2. Obviously, from a sales perspective, now I can just, upgrade my customer to the thousands licenses available, and then change the quantity to 1. And that will streamline the sales process a lot. And this concludes the demonstration.